Post-game show here live from London. It's Coach Rusty Miller. Coach, not the outcome you wanted this afternoon, especially a team against London, also going to the postseason in 3A.
Yeah, I mean, not the outcome we wanted, but you got to look for the things that we did right and the things that we didn't do right. Like last night, we won. We won. The outcome was great, but the process, there's things that needed to be fixed. Just like today, the outcome's not what we wanted, but why do we get the outcome? What caused the outcome to happen? And was it, where we're throwing the pitches? Was it a misplay? Was it a not rotating? We had a double cut situation where we played Aiden at first today. He hasn't done that very much because we get in the playoffs, somebody twists an ankle, something happens. You got to have people that have had opportunities at positions. So you do that double cut down the left field line, and with a runner on first, Aiden's supposed to be the cut. He went to second. So that was an opportunity for us to say, okay, hey, on that situation, this is where you're supposed to be. And we practice it, but nothing simulates the game. That's why we play this game. We come out here and we play. We get beat 11-0, but we played the game. I don't know. What's our record?
Well, now, sir, it's 14-15.
Okay, the boys are 14-0, and I'm 0-15. That is how it works. I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me. They're 14-0. I'm 0-15. I'm worried about the process. Everybody else can worry about the result.
Well, talking about the pitching, we had Christian Moreno make an appearance there after somewhat of an absence there, but now he kept the Pirates off balance for a few of the couple of those innings there.
Yeah, and we've been working on some things with him for weeks here, and not to get into it too much, but just like some delivery things, some location things. The same thing with Lucas, the same thing with RJ. Those guys go a little while. People think they go a while without pitching. They don't. They pitch at practice. They pitch against hitters at practice, and we chart those hitters. And those kids have all thrown 4 or 5 innings against hitters in the last week. But they get on the mound and they do that, and we chart those pitches. And then once we chart them, then we look at it and we go, okay, this is the part we're trying to fix. And so like tonight or today when we go out there, Christian, he had some things that he did right, some things that he fixed, but he had also still had some things that, like on certain pitch counts or counting the batter, that pitch is not what we want. It's not what we're looking for. And so, and again, not to get into Christian too much, but that's a kid that wants to pitch in college and wants to be a college pitcher. So I think 20 years of being a college pitching coach gives me the opportunity to say that's what we're trying to fix, So, but he's going to keep getting opportunities, and everybody else is going to keep getting opportunities. But when we get in the playoffs, we're going to have to match up. You got to match up. Like Gruya, for example, is what do they do, and who do we have that matches up to that? That's coaching. And coaching's not the ground ball. Coaching's not teaching a guy to hit. I mean, most of our kids in South Texas do that all the time. Coaching is the matchups, the decision making in the middle of a game. When does that kid come out? When does that kid go in? That's what we're trying to fix.
Looking ahead to next week, you're thinking 1-game playoff or best-of-3 series, sir?
We don't know anything right now. I talked to the coach, Coach Ortiz, this morning about 8:30, and we're going to meet Monday and make a decision. He wants something that I don't want. I want something that he doesn't want. But we just laughed about it, and we'll figure it out. I'm not one of these people that's going to sit here and have a problem. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to get to play baseball, and that's the most important thing. So.
Will you break out the lucky coin as well during the coin toss, sir?
Yeah, well, we won't meet in the middle because that's a long way to go to meet to flip a coin. But we'll figure something out. Hopefully Monday by about 10 o'clock, I'll have some answers for everybody, and we'll get it sent out of what we're going to do. But something's going to happen Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week. So,
well, thanks a lot for joining us here for the post-game show, sir. Thank you so much.
Go Red.